Welcome to the Battle of the Bands Music Awards 2021. Woo!
Confetti!
We are the Battle of the Bands podcast. I am Brandon Virgo.
I am Brandon Bowie.
Welcome again. All right. So this is the first time we're doing this. Well, I did this before last year, but together we're doing this together for the first time this year.
As a podcast, we're doing this.
Yeah, so we are doing the music awards. It's really interesting. I thought it'd be a fun way for you guys to, vote for your favorite bands and artists in the certain categories that we have this year. The way it works is that we are doing this on our Instagram account at Battle of the Bands Podcast.
Yes. So if you are not following us, again, do I have to keep reiterating this every single episode?
Keep making threats.
Go. Do you like your kneecaps? If you do, go follow us on our Instagram. Because if you don't, and you're watching this for free, I can guarantee you your kneecaps might not be there.
Side note, not guaranteed.
I'm just kidding.
Disclaimer.
But seriously, go
follow us on our Instagram account. We post other stuff there for you guys to do. We have fun games for you guys, like our music awards.
Is there going to be puzzles?
Sure.
What about drawing books?
Yeah, we'll do all that for you guys. We'll find a way. We'll talk to the guys at Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but no worries. The way this works is that every few days we'll post a new category on our Instagram account, and we'll show all the nominees what category we're showcasing. And the way for you guys to vote is by clicking the link through our bio. That's the way it works. And then you guys get to vote on our Google Forms voting polls that we made, and just vote for your favorites on who you think should win and stuff. And also, voting, there's no limit to how much you can vote. You can vote as many times as you want.
So I guess it's really up to the dedication of you and how much you love that band.
Yeah, how big of a fan are you of these guys?
So I guess it's Battle of the Fans. Battle of the Fans, really.
But yeah, basically this episode though, we're just going to be discussing what the categories are, who are the nominees, and just do a little quick discussion on who our favorites are, like who we want to win in these categories.
By the way, a couple of these categories have already been decided a winner, which we'll go over in this podcast. So again, make sure you go follow us so that way you don't miss out on the next categories that go up.
Yeah. Whenever this episode goes up.
I'll have this Junior.
Please edit this as soon as possible.
Edit this as soon as possible. Humanly possible.
But yeah, anyways, let's get this going, all right? Let's go start off with our first category, which is album cover of the year.
Woo!
Not to be mistaken with album of the year. There's a difference.
Album cover, just the pictures on the front.
And honestly, I like to showcase this category because I think there's some really cool artwork when it comes to album covers. There is a lot of dedication put, and it is also your first appeal, your first, what intrigues you into listening to an album. The album cover has a big take in that.
It's kind of like, a lot of people don't really do it anymore, but when you go to the store and you're looking through all the CDs and the vinyls and stuff like that, you're like sifting through them and you find that one. You're like, man, this one has really cool art.
Even if you don't know the artist or the band at all.
Yeah, you'll give it a shot.
Yeah, exactly. So with that said, let's go list off the nominees.
Junior, please pop these up on screen as we're listing them.
Yeah. Thank you, Junior, by the way, again.
Thank you.
First off, we got Van Weezer by Weezer.
Woo!
We have the self-titled debut album, Mammoth, WVH by Wolfgang Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen's son.
Yes. We have Screen Violence by Churches. Or Churches.
No, it's Churches. It's definitely Churches.
We have Sour by Olivia Rodrigo.
Who?
Yeah, I never heard of her. We have Don't You Feel Amazing by Trash Boat. Another album by Weezer, OK Human.
Wait, there's 2 Weezer albums on there?
Heck yeah, Weezer.
Oh my gosh.
Weezer released 2 albums in 2021.
That's crazy.
We have Glow On by Turnstile, Scaled and Icy by 21 Pilots, and lastly, Nowhere Generation by Rise Against. Also, shout out to Rise Against for liking our post.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys are awesome. But yeah, who was your favorite in this? Which album cover did you like the best?
This was a hard one. because I feel like there was a lot of really good album covers this year.
And it's different art styles too, you know.
Yeah, it's completely different, you know, because Weezer's going for that 80s thing. Mammoth is completely random.
It's like a
Mammoth, yeah, we have to describe it for the audio listeners. So Weezer's is like 80s lightning. Well, for the band.
We'll show pictures, right?
Oh, yeah. But for the audio listeners, though.
Yeah.
They got the lightning bolts and all that stuff. Mammoth has a crab picking up a car.
Yeah, it's like think of those like classic giant monster movie posters. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool. Yeah.
Let's see. We got Churches, Screen Violence. It's like
a poltergeist horror movie.
Yeah. Olivia Rodrigo. I don't need to explain that one. Trash Boats. It's pretty cool. Trash Boats is pretty cool.
You can't even describe it. It's just
it's a bunch of colors.
It's like a silhouette. It's a very colorful pattern.
It's like a kaleidoscope.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
It's like a kaleidoscope. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Then we got Turnstile. Very Rick and Morty, I guess.
That's Weezer's.
Oh, sorry, Weezer.
Okay, you mean by Weezer.
My bad. And then, Trash Boats is the clouds.
Turnstiles is the cloud.
Turnstiles the clouds.
Yeah.
Scale and Icy.
It's a dragon.
Dragon.
A freaking dragon.
And then Rise Against, a bunch of TVs. You know, before I say my favorite, I think my least favorite was probably Rise Against.
Yeah, I know. I had to put something.
Honestly, like I love Rise Against a lot. They're like probably one of my favorite bands. Not top 15 though.
But they're a band that, you know, you have respect for, you know.
Yeah. And if you want to know what is in our top 15, go watch the episode. Oh. Anyways, my favorite is probably it's probably the Trash Boat one.
Trash Boat? Yeah, honestly, the Trash Boat one is really cool. I think the color story was really nice on that one.
Yeah. I love the blue, white, red in it, and I love the kaleidoscope digital thing.
Yeah.
What do you think? What's your favorite?
Spoiler alert. My favorite was the one that won.
Oh.
It was OK Human by Weezer.
Oh, okay.
I thought OK Human was a really cool album cover. It was really interesting because there's so much detail put. Like, or like if you just like zoom in, just see there's always something you could find.
Yeah.
In the album cover.
I completely agree.
Other shout outs. I really like Mammoth's album cover and Churches. I like how they're like an ode to like movie posters.
Yeah.
And then as well as Trash Boat's album cover was like really cool and really interesting. But yeah.
So yeah. Shout out to Weezer.
Yeah. You got nominated twice.
How do they make 2 albums in 1 year?
Because Van Weezer was supposed to come out in like 2020, but then
so they held off.
Yeah, Van Weezer was supposed to be their Hella Mega Tour promotional album. But yeah, all right. So moving on to the next category, we have music video of the year.
Woo! Can I announce the nominees?
Yeah, go for it.
And the nominees for music video, I've always wanted to do that. And the nominees for music video of the year is
we should have like an envelope, and the nominees are
I Don't Want to Talk by The Wallows.
Just Wallows.
Sorry, they're not a the band. Cheer Up Baby by The Inhaler.
The Inhalers are going to do that for every band.
No, just kidding. I Want to Be Your Slave by Måneskin. Don't Hate Me by Bad Flower. Holiday by Turnstile. Hollywood Sucks by Kenny Hoopla. Brutal. Wait.
Yeah, Brutal.
No, wait. Did I do singles? Oh, music video. Okay, sorry. I'm be really bad at this job. Good Time Girl by Starcrawler. Saturday by 21 Pilots. And that's it.
Good job.
Thank you. I can only get better from there. I fucked up twice.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. For me personally, I think there's a hands down winner for this personally.
Okay. What do you think is the hands down winner?
I thought it was Holiday by Turnstile.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah. I was just so impressed by the video. Like the camera direction, the, just the stills and shots that they got, there's a scene where
it is very artsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it complements the song really well. It's just so angry, too.
Yeah. And it's very like of the times.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's a new song, but it feels like an early 2000s
It brings you
song.
back. It brings you back, you know.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Like, those like skater boy scenes, like, you know, just angst, like anger, you know. And the fact that it was like shot in like an abandoned baseball field too was really cool, you know.
Yeah.
But
I think I have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Because it's just the aesthetic was there.
Yeah.
I think a runner-up though was. Hold on. My runner-up is probably. I don't know. I really like the one for Hollywood Sucks. Yeah, that's just me.
It was a cool video, like him touring around LA, riding his bikes with people, and Travis Barker is in the video.
It's very pop punk.
Yeah,
you know, like very Blink-182 music video, like very rock show kind of thing.
And shout out to Kenny Hoopla, by the way. That guy's just killing it right now.
Yeah, he just popped out of nowhere, and I mean that kind of seems to go with most artists that Travis Barker produces.
Yeah. But hats off to Kenny Hoopla. That guy is like huge respect for him right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. For me, runner up. I really like Saturday by 21 Pilots. It's a really cool video. How like they're having like a disco dancing in a submarine, and a dragon shows up out of nowhere. So yeah, that was really cool. But speaking of which, oh, by the way, the winner. And the winner was open my envelope. Hollywood Sucks by Kenny Hoopla.
Woo! Do you have a least favorite? For me, it was Brutal.
I don't really have. Oh, also shout out to I Don't Want to Talk by Walls. I really like that video as well. But I don't think I have a least favorite. I think all of them have some appeal to it. I think like Good Time Girl by Starcrawler. The reason why I nominated that one because they had a few cameos. David Hasselhoff, Danny Trejo, and Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age showed up. Yeah, I was like, that's cool. Yeah,
that is cool.
But yeah, I don't really think I have a least favorite here. I think they're all really cool videos. With that said, moving on to the next category, we have Single of the Year.
You can announce this one.
Okay. And the nominees are Die For You by Bring Me the Horizon, Taking Me Back by Jack White, Pollyanna by Green Day, Don't Freak by the Aces, Paper Cuts by Machine Gun Kelly, Monday by The Regrets, Once in a Lifetime by All Time Low, I Don't Want to Talk by Wallows, and Mamma Mia by Måneskin.
How did Olivia Rodrigo not end up in there?
Oh, singles are just songs that are not part of any album or anything. Yeah, that's what Single of the Year.
She didn't release any singles?
Well, like they're for her album Sour though.
Yeah.
Like these are just like standalone songs. Yeah, but I know it's kind of hard. It's kind of confusing because I know single has like a multiple meanings. But yeah, who's your favorite?
My favorite is probably Jack White, Taking Me Back.
Jack White.
What a comeback.
The living legend.
Oh
Jack
my God.
White.
When I found out that he released a new song, I was like, no way. Yeah. And I listened to it all day that day.
Dude, the guitar riff, I got goosebumps, dude, listening to it. Dude. I'm getting goosebumps right now thinking about the song.
It's very Royal Blood.
Yes.
That song.
Yeah, there's that distortion sound to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else did you like?
Mamma Mia is pretty good.
It's a very catchy song.
Yeah.
And same thing with Green Day too. We got to see Pollyanna live.
Pollyanna doesn't make sense as a studio record, but Pollyanna makes sense once you're experiencing it in the moment, I will say.
Yeah.
Because I know Pollyanna was kind of received kind of mixed when it came out.
Because it has a very, I guess, safe sound to it.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. But it is just a very easygoing, feel good song.
Yeah, exactly. It's not supposed to be like really hard hitting or anything like that.
But yeah. My favorite, man, I had like 3 favorites. I think my top favorite was I Don't Want to Talk by Wallows. I also love Monday by The Regrets, one of my favorite bands to listen to. And then as well as Don't Freak by the Aces. By the way, the Aces I think are a super underrated band that I think you guys should check out more. If you guys are fans of like the 1975, the XX, definitely recommend the Aces. Highly recommend them.
Can I announce the winner?
Yes. Where's your envelope?
It's right here in my hand. And the winner
Oh God.
of Single of the Year goes to Monday by the Regrets. By astounding, they got
Oh yeah, it was a blowout.
83.4%.
Yeah. I kind of saw what happened too. There's a fan account that shared our post on their story. So yeah.
That makes sense.
Also, fun fact: last year when I did these awards, when I nominated "I Don't Know How, But They Found Me," they shared my post on their story.
And you don't know how, but they found you.
Yeah, and I freaked out, dude. I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then they won that category, hands down.
They easily won that one.
But yeah, Monday by the Regrets won. And I really like that song too. It's probably one of my favorite songs of the year so far. But yeah, moving on, we have Breakthrough Artist of the Year.
Okay, I'll announce the nominees this time, and then you can announce the winner.
Yeah, just quickly, side note, these are all for all the artists and bands who, all the modern ones who, made themselves a name this year, who really broke through 2021. I was going to nominate Kenny Hoopla, but he kind of broke through last year, so I did not nominate him this year.
That's fair. That's fair. So the nominees for Breakthrough Artist of the Year goes to Mammoth, WVH, Trash Boat, Olivia Rodrigo, Are you going to be doing this for every nominee? Bad Flower, Turnstile, Willow, Måneskin, Inhaler, and the Linda Lindas. You clapped louder for that last one.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to the Linda Lindas, by the way. I think it's really impressive seeing a young girl band who's singing like punk rock, riot girl stuff. So yeah, shout out to them. They definitely need more recognition.
Very cool sound.
Yeah.
Very cool sound.
Very fun too. But yeah.
I know which one's my favorite, but I know which one probably won. I don't know who won, but I'm. Oh wait, we talked about.
Yeah,
this.
we know who won.
Never mind. But I know which one's my favorite, and I know which one should have won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think hands down, Måneskin and Olivia Rodrigo, they were obviously the biggest artists this year.
Yeah. They should have been neck and neck because they are everywhere.
Yeah.
Måneskin has gotten to the point, well, both of them actually have gotten to the point where if you're listening to one of their songs on the radio, if you change the station, odds are you could probably find that same song playing on another station.
But with that said, I think it's very understandable. I think both artists and bands, they are very, very, they have a lot of appeal to them. I do have a lot of respect for their sound, especially Måneskin. If it wasn't obvious.
Yeah, Måneskin has a very marketable sound and look.
Yeah. I freaking love Måneskin. But
you know what's hilarious? I was actually watching their performance at Global Citizen.
Oh yeah.
And they would do everything to cut away from Victoria.
Yeah.
She was just wasn't wearing anything. And she was wearing like X's pasties on her nipples. So I was just noticing at every cost they were just cutting away, or whenever they would cut her, it's like extra wide. So she's like this big in the frame. I thought it was pretty funny.
But those two, I think they should have been, either of them should have been the winner. But with that said though, I was personally rooting for Turnstile. Again, the music video of the year. I thought Turnstile, I've been obsessed with them for the past few months. They're right now my favorite band to listen to.
Landon actually saw them.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, he saw them. They opened up for Suicide Boys.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was also rooting for Trash Boat. Trash Boat.
I was absolutely rooting for Mammoth, WVH.
Yeah. Oh, Mammoth, what a good out.
Yeah, so good. I wanted to see him. I know he opened for
Guns. I think Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, it was Guns N' Roses. Their last tour, So I'm like, man, I get to see Guns N' Roses and Mammoth. I got to see it. But I wasn't able to get out there. And I definitely think that Olivia Rodrigo should have probably taken this one.
Yeah. And it was pretty, with that said, if it wasn't obvious, neither Måneskin or Olivia Rodrigo
No,
won.
they did not.
The dark horse won, the really random choice that no one saw coming. Inhaler won, which is, it's cool. I guess. That's cool.
It's like,
Sure.
yeah. I mean, I guess they broke through a lot.
I mean, the lead singer is Bono's son, so he is a name, you know. But yeah. Well, no, to give respect, I do like Inhaler. They have a really cool sound.
Yeah, they're a good band.
Yeah, but I just saw it coming out of nowhere.
Olivia Rodrigo was everywhere this year.
But
hey, you guys did this, so don't be mad at us. We had nothing to do with this. We're just passing along the messages. So if you don't like it, do something about it.
But yeah, okay. With that said, moving on now. So none of these categories have been released yet. Moving on. So next up, we have Solo Artist of the Year. And
I don't have this.
Yeah. So I think I'll just announce the rest of the nominees. But anyways, we have Dominic Fike, Kenny Hoopla, Faye Webster, Brandy Carlisle, Saint Vincent, Mammoth WVH, Olivia Rodrigo, Willow, and Travis Barker.
What was the category again?
Solo artist.
Yeah, Travis Barker.
Yeah, I gotta give him a shout out for this because he put so much. He did so much. I think
that's fair.
He deserves a nomination for this.
Yeah,
he's basically carrying the entire pop punk genre on his shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of been putting a heavy hand in.
Yeah,
and producing a lot of really great acts.
But yeah, so with that said, I'm sure you're rooting for Mammoth. Yeah,
I am rooting for Mammoth. You know, Willow did have a very interesting rise. Rise.
I think it's smart on her to have this whole total rebrand.
Yeah.
Of now she's like this edgy alternative artist, which is super cool. Yeah.
I do really like her sound a lot, and I do like her new look, but I don't know how long it's gonna last.
Yeah, she has a very cool aesthetic.
Yeah.
Man, Will Smith's kids, I'm so jealous of them.
Jaden.
Yeah, both Jaden and Will, they seem like the coolest kids.
Jaden seems a little weird.
But his music's pretty impressive.
His music's good. And you have to give him one thing is that he hustles for sure.
But yeah, with that said, I'm rooting for Dominic Fike on this one.
Dominic Fike is definitely someone I did not expect to be this popular this year. I
honestly think that Dominic Fike is someone who could appeal to every audience, whatever genre you like.
Yeah.
If you're into indie, if you're into rock, if you're into rap, hip hop, R&B, he has a sound for you that you can appreciate.
Yeah.
So yeah, rooting for him. Anyone else? I just want to give a shout out to Faye Webster, super cool, underrated indie artist. So yeah, if you're not familiar with her, definitely check her out. I'm probably gonna expect Olivia Rodrigo to win.
Yeah. I would think that she's probably going to win this one. And
deservedly, too, I think. As much as I love more artists compared to her, I think she should deserve the win for this. Who's your favorite?
Probably Mammoth.
Yeah.
Let me see that list.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Real quick.
I just have.
I would say Mammoth.
And if anyone else deserves it, maybe Travis Barker.
Travis Barker definitely is the reason why the sound is shifting the way it is.
Here's why pop punk has such a resurgence right now.
Yeah, he's responsible for 90% of the new sound that is coming out, which is crazy.
Yeah, but make sure you guys vote. Though
he's like the pop punk drum genie.
Yeah, anytime
you need pop punk drums, he just shows up.
Like that. But yeah, make sure you guys vote. We don't decide who wins. You guys decide.
True.
Yeah. So vote. Link in bio on Instagram @Battle of the Bands Podcast. Just gonna constantly mention.
Just speak for every fucking nominee.
Yeah. All right, and then moving on now, we have Band of the Year.
Can I announce this one?
Yeah, here, I'll give it to you.
Oh, yay.
You get a swipe.
Right?
Yeah.
Swipe right. And the nominees for Band of the Year: Måneskin, Wolf Alice, Royal Blood, Churches, 21 Pilots, Greta Van Fleet, Weezer again. No, I'm just kidding. Foo Fighters, and The Killers.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was like a twist.
I just had to.
And The Killers. Band of the Year. This is such a hard one.
This is very competitive.
This is a very tough one that neither of us should rush into. Neither should you either. Really think about that one.
But again, like I said earlier, you can vote as many times as you want. So if you can't decide on one band, vote for whichever ones you like. Yeah.
Band of the Year. Band who has had the most influence, the one that has been doing the best, the one that's making the best shit.
I am going to give it... I think if it was based on a popular vote, I would say 21 Pilots or Måneskin. I think they're definitely the popular ones in this category. I don't think Foo Fighters or The Killers are going to win.
There's not a chance in the world neither of those guys are going to win. Watch someone spite us. Those are the two runner-ups.
Hey, but you vote. You guys vote then. Personally, you guys to vote.
Personally, I think if it's up to them, I think Weezer might win.
I think out of respect to the fact that they put out 2 albums this year, I think Weezer should definitely get some recognition, or at least a good amount of votes.
Yeah. But if it's up to me personally, I really liked Greta Van Fleet's Shift.
I knew you were going to say Greta Van Fleet. I knew it. I was like...
Because I really like Royal Blood, but I didn't... Yeah. Their new album was okay. I liked a couple of their singles, but the whole album as a whole wasn't... It was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as the other 2 albums.
No, but not even close. And Måneskin hasn't given us like a full album yet.
Yeah, they have.
They have?
Yeah.
Oh.
Teatro...
Oh, that's
right.
Italians.
I'm sorry, Italians.
That's right. So it's probably between 21 Pilots did really good too.
Yeah.
Scaled and Icy was pretty big.
But it wasn't their best album. So I think I understand if they won, but I honestly don't think they deserve the win.
Yeah. It's probably between Weezer, Greta, and Måneskin for me.
I'm personally rooting for Wolf Alice and Churches or Måneskin. I think Wolf Alice, you guys all know, I said it many times. I've been obsessed with Wolf Alice.
Oh, hold on. Okay, reiterate what you were saying about Wolf Alice.
But yeah, like I said earlier, I've been obsessed with Wolf Alice for like the past 2 years. I saw them live a few weeks ago, and it was amazing. I cried. But yeah, I love Wolf Alice. I'm obsessed with them. And I feel like Churches released another phenomenal album this year. I feel like Churches is one of those bands that's very consistent with their discography and sound. Mm-hmm. And then just Måneskin for being an awesome band that I discovered this year too. Yeah, I'd be happy with any of those 3 bands winning. With that said, my prediction is going to be, if I were to place money on it, I would say either 21 Pilots or Måneskin are going to win.
I think it's probably either Måneskin or Weezer, in my opinion. If it's up to the public, one of those 2 is probably going to win. But I don't know. I know you probably don't feel the same way about the new Greta album, but
I'm just in a love-hate relationship with Greta Van Fleet because I do like their sound. I just don't like them as performers.
No, Josh has actually gotten a lot better.
Okay.
He's not like a stick anymore, stuck in the mud. What's his name? The guitar player. He still does it.
You gotta chill. You gotta chill, dude.
Maybe that's what he wants his legacy thing to be. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I don't know. That album for me was like, the new album this year was...
Did you like it better than their...
Yeah. I think I kind of like it more than From the Fires. or like
really?
Because From the Fires was a really good album, but it wasn't them. It was a label.
It was too on the nose to being like a Led Zeppelin.
It was a label seeing that they could sound like Led Zeppelin and them pushing that sound. Then the next album after that was kind of them kind of stumbling and kind of figuring out how to evolve from this Led Zeppelin sound into the sound they want. Then this one, Battle at the Garden's Gate, sounds like just them.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
It just sounds like them, which is what I love.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool album. It's a cool vibey album. Love, Light My Love literally gave me chills when I listened to it for the first time. So I would highly advise listening to it.
What's next? I think Song of the Year is next. Ooh. All right.
Really?
Moving on to Song of the Year.
Hold on.
All right. And the nominees for Song of the Year are How Not to Drown by Churches and Robert Smith, Smile by Wolf Alice, All My Favorite Songs by Weezer, Holiday by Turnstile, Shy Away by 21 Pilots, I Wanna Be Your Slave by Måneskin, Transparent Soul by Willow, Don't Back Down by Mammoth WVH, and Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo.
Holy shit.
Another tough category,
There's so many good choices in there. There's so many good ones. Standouts, Shy Away, Good For You.
I Want to Be Your Slave is
another one
popular.
that stands out. Transparent Soul.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, here's my prediction. It's gonna be between Shy Away or Good For You. I feel like.
Yes.
Or I Want to Be Your Slave.
No.
You don't think that one?
It's definitely either Shy Away or Good For You.
Yeah.
That's gonna win by the public.
All right. But if I got to choose personally, I thought How Not to Drown by Churches and Robert Smith of The Cure. I thought that was a phenomenal song.
That was pretty good.
Smile by Wolf Alice is really fun. It was like that was their campaign song.
Surprised you didn't pick the Turnstile song.
I did. Oh, I was gonna get to that. Yeah, and Holiday by Turnstile. But yeah, those three, I thought those songs were just awesome. And seeing Smile by Wolf Alice live was like amazing. I know I'm biased, but I think Wolf Alice is definitely an underrated, the dark horse in this category.
Yeah, it is definitely between Shy Away and Good For You.
If Shy Away wins, though, I am happy with that. That is one of my favorite songs off Scaled and Icy.
You know, if I were to pick, I'd probably pick Shy Away just because when it came out, I listened to it for a week straight.
We were obsessed with it.
So I think that alone settles it for me. That was the song of the year for me because I still listen to it like that.
Yeah.
So
it's so good.
It's just a good song.
It's not too long too. It's quick, so it's easy to listen to. But yeah. Here you can do album of the year.
Oh. All right.
Yeah. Oh wait. They don't have the names of the albums on there, so if you I'll do it.
There you go.
Here, you can do artist of the year. Yeah. But like we said, it's not up to us. It's up to you guys to vote.
Yes.
On Instagram at Battle of the Bands Podcast by clicking the link in our bio.
I heard that they can. Never mind. That's for us. Never mind. Go vote. Go follow us.
Yeah.
Go do all the things that you're supposed to be doing when you listen to this podcast.
All right, moving on. Next up category we have our second to last category. We have Album of the Year. Album of the Year. And the nominees are Blue Weekend by Wolf Alice, Glow On by Turnstile, Scaled and Icy by 21 Pilots, Screen Violence by Churches, Okay Human by Weezer, Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Typhoons by Royal Blood, Daddy's Home by St. Vincent. And finally, The Battle at Garden's Gate by Greta Van Fleet.
Can you imagine if I just straight up dissed Olivia Rodrigo like that
dang.
on the internet?
Wow, you're such a bully to a kid. But yeah, I'm like, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but Blue Weekend by Wolf Alice was my album of the year. It's right now it's been my favorite album of the year ever since it came out. I listened to a bunch of albums since then, and some have come close. Glow On by Turnstile and Screen Violence by Churches have come close, but Blue Weekend by Wolf Alice, hands down, was my favorite album of the year. So that's my choice. But it's probably going to be Scaled and Icy by 21 Pilots. That's my prediction on who's going to win.
You know, I don't think it's going to be Scaled and Icy. I think it's going to be Weezer. I think Weezer's going to win album of the year.
All right.
For me personally, though, I really liked Turnstile and Greta. Those were probably my two albums that I really liked out of the bunch. I did listen to Olivia Rodrigo's Sour.
It's a good album.
It's a good album.
Yeah.
Very solid album. You could tell she's hurting, and
and she's been influenced by a lot of artists too.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
like that mashup with Paramore.
Yeah, Misery Business.
It's a good one.
It's cool. It's cool that also how Olivia Rodrigo credited Haley Williams for for the song.
So it's because it's very clear.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah. But yeah, I think Weezer's gonna take it, but I'd be very happy if Turnstile or Greta Van Fleet take it.
Nice.
So,
and the final category of the Battle of the Bands Music Awards is
Artist of the Year. The nominees are 21 Pilots, Måneskin, Wolf Alice, Turnstile, Churches, Royal Blood, Olivia Rodrigo, Greta Van Fleet, and Weezer. Yeah. So Artist of the Year. The big one. The biggest category.
Yeah.
Arguably.
Yeah.
Standouts. Let me take my echo off. There you go. Sorry. Standouts. Obviously, Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Obviously, Måneskin. Obviously, 21 Pilots.
Yeah. Those are the three. Everyone else, I'm sorry, but it's gonna be an uphill battle for you guys against those three.
Yeah, without a doubt. If it's up to the public, I think.
I think I'm gonna say Måneskin for this one.
You think so?
Yeah.
Artist of the Year.
Yeah, I think Måneskin's gonna win this.
I think Olivia Rodrigo's gonna take this one.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I'm the type of person where, like, when it comes to these awards, I like to spread the wealth. I like, someone different in each category to win.
I think she's gonna take it.
Yeah. Do you think she's gonna sweep, or not sweep? Like, because you said 21 Pilots are gonna win Shy Away.
Yeah.
For Song of the Year, but yeah,
it's just fucking monumental. It was huge. She was huge. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I am gonna be happy with any of these people winning. Besides maybe Greta Van Fleet, but
I don't think they should get Artist of the Year.
But other than that, I think all these other nominees, I think it's gonna be well deserved if they win, especially Wolf Alice, Churches, Turnstile, and Måneskin. I think those. I'd be extremely happy with any of those four winning.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah,
and so
that concludes our Music Awards 2021.
Shout out to our sponsor Anchor.
Yeah.
For letting us do this on their platform and letting us put up our podcast for free and making money on the podcast and giving us the tools necessary to put it in all the places where you guys can listen to them or watch them. Up to you. So if you want to start a podcast, go to Anchor. Yeah. Thank you, Anchor.
Thank you. Yeah. Moving on. Thank you guys for checking out this episode of the podcast. Let us know how you think what do you think of these nominees? Let us know who you want to win by voting, or commenting, or
Pokemon go to the polls.
also just let us know in general, like, what do you think of this year of music? Like, did you like 2021? Do you think there were a lot of great artists, songs that came out this year?
Is there anything that we missed?
Yeah,
If there was, I'm sure there's a lot we missed.
Yeah.
So express your deep emotions in the comments.
Yeah, it's honestly, when it comes to these nominees, it's kind of hard balancing between like the popular fan favorites and like also like the critically acclaimed ones, you know?
Yeah.
But I think for the most part, these nominees are fair. You
Yeah,
know?
it's pretty fair. I would say so.
But yeah, with that said, the only way you can vote though is by following us on Instagram at Battle of the Bands Podcast.
And while you're at it, follow us on our personal accounts at Visual Poetry Forever
and at Mr. B Virgo.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you know when we upload an episode.
Wow. All right, cool. But yeah, thank you guys again for checking us out. We'll see you
next time.
Yeah, maybe we'll do an episode where we announce the winners officially.
We really appreciate you guys if you listen this far. So,
yeah. Thank you guys. We really hope this music awards turns out well for you guys. And hopefully you guys have fun voting.
Because we're going to do more.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.